Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. This is the daily reading for Monday, the 29th of April, 2019. Hope you're well. Hope all is going swimmingly for you, wherever you are and whatever you're doing. Super duper. Oh, fool just tried to jump out there. Right. Okay, last cup. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay. The world. Ooh, kind of global thing going on then. The Hangman in the reverse. And the Chariot. Interesting. What a push-pull between movement and suspension. Okay, well, the Chariot, like, full steam ahead. Absolutely full steam ahead energy there. The world, as I said when I pulled it, a kind of global thing, but there's a feeling of stasis around this. And sitting in the middle of the reading, the Hangman in the reverse. So okay, what we have here is whatever feeling, whatever sense of things there is today, it's like everything's linking into everything else, and that's what's happening in the world here. Everything is a reflection of everything else. And in that respect, when everything is a reflection of everything else, there's a hall of mirrors at work. And the Hangman in the reverse is an inability or an unwillingness to move out of that hall of mirrors. Because when the Hangman's in the upright, what we're doing is, just for a limited amount of time, pulling ourselves out of the game, whatever it is, and turning ourselves on our head to look at things from a different perspective and see how things look. Because it's amazing how different things look when you change the angle from which you are viewing them. It's not happening today. It's not happening, and it's a blockage. It's the Veil card sitting in the middle. The fact of the matter is nothing to do with a hall of mirrors. It's the Chariot. It's in the upright. It's a kind of a bulldozer. And I think the challenge today is to understand that sometimes things feeling sort of settled, and as I say, everything being a reflection of everything else. That's a lovely, peaceful place to be. There's a kind of holistic energy to it. But we could be blocking ourselves here with, as I said, the refusal or the inability to go, well, hold on a minute, what about that? That doesn't fit. The challenge today is to see what doesn't fit and acknowledge it. Even if we just acknowledge it for not fitting, for not sort of sitting down comfortably in the global settlement that we're coming in with here. Feeling of being settled, of everything tying up. I've just got to come back to it. It's the Hall of Mirrors. When everything is a reflection of everything else, nothing is moving. And a lot could be gained today by taking off the blinkers. Because there is always new data coming in. always. And sometimes we don't want to see it. Sometimes just because we can't be bothered. Not because it's any great threat to our vision or the way we see things or any of that. Sometimes we just can't be bothered. We just want to sit and go, oh, look, everything is what it is and everything is as it should be. There's always new data coming in, and that's what I'm seeing here in the Chariot. New data. And when new data comes in, if we are not able to, even as I say, just acknowledge it for what it is, new data, we can miss valuable insights. I'm going to get another one here on the Hangman in reverse. Okay, the Lovers in the upright. So definitely about shifting one's sense of where one is in the world. Again, here, as I say, it's clarifying the Hangman in reverse. It's clarifying the veil. Perhaps it's more than an inability to acknowledge new data for what it is. Perhaps it's actually an active unwillingness to do so. Life is far more comfortable if we can just say what it is, and just stop thinking about it. Yeah, the challenge today is to see where it is that you are wearing blinkers, and if you can do that, if you can say, well, every time certain things happen, I don't want to engage with it. I don't want to engage with certain types of new information, certain types of new influence on all this. You can gain really, really, really interesting and useful knowledge, self-knowledge. That's what the tarot is about, self-knowledge. So that's the challenge today. Where are you maintaining blinkers? What is it that you don't want to or can't look at that's coming in from the outside and challenging your worldview? It's not necessary per se to rip your blinkers off all in one go. If they're there for a reason. But I have found in general that once I see that there is something that I am not willing to engage with, as soon as I've seen that, I'm engaging with it and expanding. And there's definitely expansive growth going on here. And I would say even that unchallenged, blinkers unchallenged here in the Hangman in reverse, clarified by the Lovers, might lead to a situation where this comfortable worldview is kind of rolled over by this bulldozer. If you can take it upon yourself to engage with this unwillingness to look at new data coming in from the outside, if you can engage with your own sense of, oh no, I don't want to see that, or oh no, I don't want to think about that, or oh no, I don't want to hear that, then this Chariot energy can roll more smoothly into growth and expansion. The more you resist, the harder this change will be. Right, let's get one from the Swords. Okay, Knight of Swords. Well, yeah, all right. Da-da-da-da! I have a message. Okay, it's definitely new data coming in, and it's coming in fast. I'm seeing here in the eye of the horse There's a slightly sort of panicked, wild eye, and I'm not surprised. Look at the pace that this horse is being driven. It's kind of got into this mad, speedy stride by this point, and it's going to have a job stopping when they reach the destination where the message has to be delivered. And I'm seeing a parallel in the eye of that horse with the eye of this horse. I don't know if you can see. There is this slightly sort of uncomfortable look in the eye of that horse, and the one on this side is looking at it going, "You all right, mate? You all right? Yeah, come on." And this one, sorry, my camera's round the other way, is not having such a good time of it. Open yourself to the message today. Open yourself to the new data, if you can. It'll make its taking up of position in your life smoother. One from the wands, 3 of wands. Right, so we've gone past the 2. He's left the parapet. He's put down the globe in his hand, and he's actually stepped out into the new territory. Now, I thought that was water at his feet, so he crossed over some emotion, but it's not. But look, it's quite interesting that one of the wands is still behind him, so there's movement outwards, but there's still a slight holding back. But at least he is now holding onto one of the wands, and he's got the other 2 at his back. Movement outwards, again, expansion, growth. And none of the wands is bolted to the wall. So there's courage here. There's courage. It's like baby steps out into something new. Okay, 4 of Pentacles, right. So an unwillingness to let go, to spend your karmic wealth. Well, perhaps it's time to, perhaps it's a day for sort of cooling your jets, keeping your powder dry. But there's no point in keeping your powder dry if you're going to not acknowledge that it is in your gun or it is in the little bag in your pocket where you're keeping it dry. If you don't acknowledge that, then it's just inert matter. It's just some weird thing in your pocket that you might just think, what the hell's that, and throw it away. You need to know what it is in order to keep it safe so it can be used later. Yeah, there's a holding on here. It's like, this is what I've got. It ain't much, but I'm not bloody letting it go. Okay, and 1 from the cups. Oh, how wonderful. 10 of cups. How very, very lovely. So I'm wondering whether the 10 of cups, the kind of fulfillment, is a material, a spiritually material goal in and of itself today. And that it's like, I'm not going to let go. I'm not going to expand into this. I'm not going to take my blinkers off. I'm not going to look at this for what it is until I've got everything in place. Then I'll spend my karmic wealth. Then I'll go for this walk out into this new territory. We can't control how the light of growth falls on us. We can't control how the force of expansion affects us. Just as we cannot control where the light of the sun falls, because it's the light of the sun that powers growth and expansion. It comes when it comes. So I think the challenge today is simply to acknowledge our own unwillingness, and suddenly I'm seeing so clearly the blindfold on the Cupid there in the Lovers. Don't want to see, don't want to see, don't want to see. I don't want to see until I'm ready to see. If that's, yeah, that's Ten of Cups and Four of Pentacles. But yeah, if you're saying I don't want to see until I'm ready to see, you've already seen. So a simple acknowledgement of that will smooth the path today. Right, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and I'll see you again soon for another reading. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.